afternoon, everyone. I think he'll certainly draw more encouragement from the performance in the second half in the Copa game mentally for the players of Barcelona. So it'll be interesting.
This is a song that it was voted as the song to be played before every game in the 100.
Garcia. Lamine,
exactly
nice
from the wrong side.
There's Yamal. Floats that behind the goal after
pick up the second balls. Yeah, Valverde getting really tight on him.
Holding forward, then gives it to LamineYamal, who's stopped by a combination of Valverde and
Players
Ceballos.
are furious that they've not picked up a foul earlier on in the move where LamineYamal drove in souls on the break.
More or less as expected, Paul, in a way.
Yes.
Rafinha back to Pedri. Floats the ball in, Chamonix heads it away. Only as far as LamineYamal goes for the shot. And it's
from the box, fantastic shot. And as we said in the pre-match program, difficult to beat.
LamineYamal, Fran Garcia tight to him, and they win the ball back. But back to Pedri on the edge of the area. LamineYamal cleared by Fran. Goes for the cross, it comes back out to him, the chance for Ferran to turn it in. And Fran Garcia can scramble it to safety.
Pressing better in the last minutes, and Real Madrid losing some balls there in the build-up.
Back to Lamine.
Not afraid to play that high line.
LamineYamal twisting and turning and wins yet another. It will be another corner, which Lamine takes short to Rafinha. Vinicius under pressure from Rafinha, and he's won it back, Rafinha. And there's a chance here maybe for Lamine, gets the shot away, but there was no power in it. And it's a
game that you feel that you're not comfortable in the build-up, your opponent is pressing you, and then you're changing, they keep in the defense in the halfway line. That's very, very risky. But well, at the moment, they keep doing the same all the time.
Well, for the first time in the game, LamineYamal was goal side of Fran Garcia, but in stepped Valverde and
And that's the fourth yellow card of the season.
It's headed away by Bellingham, but straight to Lamine. Cleared again by... For a moment, the wingers have switched flanks. Lamine back from an offside position and received it onside. Here's LamineYamal into Frenkie de Jong. The pass goes beyond him, but he finds Gerard Martin. Back to Lamine. Lamine through the eye of the needle there to Rafinha, but still Pedri into Ferran. Level for Barca.
Well, we just sent space to put the ball wherever he wants. In this case, it was at the far post, got off the far post, and fantastic.
This early era seems a long time ago now, and a lot's happened since then. Lamine, very good minutes, maybe quarter of an hour, the first 15 minutes. Barca have been on top, and they're on top in terms of the scoreline as well. LamineYamal, Kubasi into LamineYamal. Eric on the overlap. Lamine with a cross, Rafinha's header over the top. This season.
I think he should score. It's an absolutely delightful cross.
Chamonix forward to Fran Garcia, cut out by LamineYamal. LamineYamal up against Fran Garcia. Pedri.
Taking little short angle balls. And then they look to set up the attacking players from that.
Well, they're showboating their way to half-time, Barcelona, and who can blame them, because they've scored 4. Lamine's little flick, Yamal in the middle. In it comes from Rafinha, the touch from Ferran. It comes out to LamineYamal. Can he get the shot away? It's blocked. Pedri gives it back to Lamine. And Lamine with the shot, and this time off target.
Well, another recovery in this case of Frenkie de Jong in midfield, playing the ball quickly to Rafinha. Barcelona on the break.
To him. Ferran does well. Rafinha's away here. He's got Lamine racing into the penalty area. Rafinha squares it. Lamine scores, and we are as we were in the first half. Well, the flag is up on the far side, so it won't count.
Yeah, I think the pass of Ferran to Rafinha has been
And Balde and Christensen are going to come on for Barca.
Here's Lamine Yamal. Trying to get away from Fran Garcia. Back by Real Madrid. Olmo to Lamine Yamal. Eric Garcia offers himself on the overlap. Olmo's made a run as well. And Lamine Yamal tries to pick out Rafinha and just beyond.
But making decisions. He's been waiting and seeing the movements of his teammates, and at the end he decided to go for Rafinha. But his decision making is great.
Frenkie de Jong, and helps Barcelona sort the.
And Pedri asking Frenkie de Jong to stop.
Varane and Rafinha in the penalty area. Back it goes to Lamine. Lamine picks out Alejandro Frenkie de Jong. Here's Rafinha. Lamine against Lucas.
Last year, isn't it? And with injuries. But now I think he said, let's see, Lamine first. He said himself that he worked very hard in the gym, that he needed to put a little bit more power in his body.
Pedri out to Eric.
So possibly we potentially talking that Barcelona can be champion next week or midway.
Yeah, Real Madrid comes out as far as De Jong. Here's Olmo. Pedri's pass. De Jong. Lamine Yamal with the shot. Courtois makes the save. But obviously, that's where Brahim's been brought on to play, in effect, when they're attacking. So,
I mean, it's possible it might get to that stage.
Ball in behind for Lamine Yamal. He's got Varane and Rafinha in the middle, and Rafinha puts that one up. A close call for Real Madrid. Well, we have seen Endrick come on and play on the right of the front three. It's the ball in play, but he goes off the pitch, and that means that Olmo can get Barcelona going again. Here's Lamine Yamal. Forward into the path of Fermin. Rafinha making a run ahead of him. Here's Lamine Yamal. He's got Hector Fort to his right. Goes back instead to Frenkie de Jong.
Runs and has improved a lot with the ball also, but if it is a space, it will go. So more direct.
Forward. Ball over the top for Lamine Yamal. Goes past Fran Garcia, gets the shot away, cleared by Courtois, out to Varane. Tchouameni blocked it. Well, we can see it again here. Down goes Brahim, and Fermin is penalised, and Hector Fort back to Chesney.
Let's see who's coming on for. Is a good thing what you said about Valverde as a right back, Lucas Vázquez off, and well, and then play with 4 strikers.
Well, he receives last. Here's Pedri. Still Pedri. Out to Lamine Yamal.
Well, what a goal for Fermin.
Well, what a way to celebrate your 20th away by Christensen. But they might get another opportunity to get a 5th here. It's Lamine Yamal into Rafinha. Rafinha for his hat-trick. He puts it over the top.
A little bit of everything. And looks like the title will be here. It's obviously not done yet, mathematically, but...
And 2-0 up here, but that advantage was soon wiped away.